Hello? Hey.
Personal request.
My name...
Look at the camera.
My name
Let's get this on film forever.
My name is Mr. Matt.
He's my boss.
Wait. What
You're
does my face look like?
You're going to pull out that wonderful beard you love.
My name is Mr. My name is Mr. Matt. Hey everyone, welcome to our awesome announcements. I'm Mr. Matt.
Good to see you guys. I'm Miss Gianna.
That's right. Now today is the last week of October, and we're going to be getting into winter soon.
I love winter. It's my favorite.
Me too. Now, what's the best part of winter for you?
Well, I really like the cold. I love being cold. And I love winter activities like skating and skiing. And then there's Christmas in December.
Right. Speaking of Christmas, that's the deadline for our offering project.
It is. And we're sending our money to the Calgary Pregnancy Care Center.
That's right. We want to help them buy lots of supplies, like books.
Do you have a favorite book?
I do.
Ooh.
Do you?
I have so many favorite books. I like to read a lot as a kid, so I read hundreds of books.
Wow. All of my favorite books have pictures. How about you?
Some of my favorite books have pictures. All of them have words.
Wow. I'm so glad you like to read. Well, we want to make sure that other kids can read books as well. Just like you love them, we want them to love them too.
And don't forget your challenge cards, guys, because those are due next week. And we'll have another draw for the October pizza winner in 2 weeks.
That's right. And I'm wondering if any of our friends forgot what challenge cards look like. Can I show them really quick?
You can.
Okay. Friends, you need to get your challenge card. This is from September. Ooh, that's right. You need to get one of these when you leave. If you forgot it, you need to get a new one. If you lost it, you need to get a new one.
We have lots.
We have so many of them. Please, friends, always go and get a challenge card when you're at church, because this helps you get entered in for a draw for the pizza supper.
Yay!
All right, now we can't wait to see who else wins this year and this month. That's right. And we can't wait to come and visit you with pizza.
Yay! And that's all we have for today. So we'll see you guys next time.
See you then. Bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Isaiah.
And I'm Ava, and we are so glad you've joined us today.
Yeah, because we're so excited, because guess what? Today is super cool, it's super stealthy, it's superhero day.
What? We're not talking about superheroes. We're talking about a sidekick, and you're wearing a costume?
Yeah, it's my superhero costume.
But like I said, we're not talking about superheroes, we're talking about a sidekick.
Okay. Well, you could be Robin to my Batman, or Chewbacca to my Han Solo.
I mean, we could, but...
Or were you going a little more Disney style? You could be Pascal to my Rapunzel, or Pumbaa to my Timon.
I wasn't really thinking about a movie sidekick.
Oh, of course, you're probably thinking books. Well, you could be Dr. Watson to my Sherlock Holmes, or Samwise to my Frodo.
I was thinking about a book, but not that kind of book. I was thinking about the Bible. I was thinking about a sidekick in the Bible.
Oh, of course. I'm going to need some help. I don't think I've ever heard of any sidekicks in the Bible.
That's okay. The sidekick in our story today was super good. He actually didn't even stay the sidekick. He became the leader.
Did he form an awesome plan and take over?
No, he didn't. His mentor and leader literally passed on to him the leadership of his ministry. He had been trained in everything and was all ready.
Well, that's not how it works normally with superheroes.
No, but this isn't a superhero story. This one's about mentorship. Let's check it out.
One day, as the prophet Elijah and his follower Elisha were traveling to Gilgal, Elijah received a message from the Lord. Elijah said to Elisha, "The Lord is sending me to Bethel, but you should wait here for me." But Elisha said, "As surely as the Lord lives and as you live, I will not leave you." So they went to Bethel together. A group of prophets who lived in Bethel greeted Elijah and Elisha when they arrived. They asked Elisha, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today?" Elisha replied, "Yes, I know, so be quiet." Then, even though they had just arrived in Bethel, Elijah said to Elisha, "The Lord is sending me to Jericho, but you should wait here for me." Elisha replied, "As surely as the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you." So off they went to Jericho. A group of prophets who lived in Jericho greeted Elijah and Elisha when they arrived. They asked Elisha, "Do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today?" "Yes, I know, so be quiet." Then, even though they had just arrived in Jericho, Elijah said to Elisha, "The Lord is sending me to the river Jordan, but you should wait here for me." Elisha replied, "As surely as the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you." So the two of them set off for the river Jordan. 50 of the prophets went and stood at a distance facing the place where Elijah and Elisha had stopped at the river Jordan. Elijah took his cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. The water divided to the right and to the left, and the two of them crossed over on dry ground. When they had crossed, Elijah said to Elisha, "Tell me, what can I do for you before I am taken from you?" Elisha replied, "Let me inherit a double portion of your spirit." "You have asked a difficult thing," Elijah said. "Yet, if you see me when I am taken from you, it will be yours. Otherwise, it will not." Elijah and Elisha continued walking along the bank of the river Jordan when, all of a sudden, a chariot and horses engulfed in a ball of flame appeared and separated the two of them, taking Elijah with it and leaving Elisha behind. Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Elisha saw this and cried out, my father, the chariots and horsemen of Israel!" And Elisha saw him no more. Then he took hold of his garment and tore it in two. Elisha saw that Elijah's cloak had fallen from him when he was taken to heaven. Elisha picked it up and went back to the bank of the river Jordan. He took the cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. "Where now is the Lord, the God of Elijah?" he asked. When he struck the water, it divided to the right and to the left, and he crossed over. The group of prophets who had followed them from Jericho were watching, and they said, "The spirit of Elijah is resting on Elisha." And they went to meet him and bowed to the ground before him. "We, your servants, have 50 able men. Let them go and look for your master. Perhaps the Spirit of the Lord has picked him up and set him down on some mountain or in some valley." Even though Elisha knew that this was not what happened, the group of prophets persisted until Elisha finally said, "Fine, send them." So the 50 men searched for 3 days, but did not find Elijah. When they returned to Jericho, where Elisha was staying, he said to them, "Didn't I tell you not to go?"
Wow, Elisha was a pretty cool sidekick. And isn't it amazing how Elijah didn't even die? God just took him straight up to heaven in a flaming chariot?
For sure, and I think it's pretty cool that God especially prepared Elisha to take over Elijah's role. Did you know that God puts each one of us into spiritual families so that we can learn how to love and serve other people together?
But what is a spiritual family?
Spiritual family can include your actual family, the grown-ups who bring you to church, your leaders at church, or a Bible counselor and other friends who love God. They help show us how to follow God and make good choices.
Oh, I think I get it. So let's say you never told a friend about Jesus and you're feeling kind of scared. You can ask your parent or leader at church and maybe they can help you. Or you can be a good example to others by listening well, sharing, being kind. You can ask your spiritual family for help.
That's right. God cares. He wants me to follow him. Hey, that's our bottom line for today. God cares. He wants me to follow him. Let's say it together.
God cares. He wants me to follow him. I like that God cares about us, that He gave us the Bible so we can know how to follow Him. And He has put other people in my life so that I can ask for questions when I'm struggling.
There are many people we can turn to, which is good because if you're like me, sometimes I worry that I won't know how to follow God.
That reminds me of our new memory verse, which encourages us to give our worries to God because He cares. Let's stand up and I'll show you how to do it. Turn all your worries over to Him. He cares about you. 1 Peter 5:7. All right, let's say it all together now. Turn all your worries over to Him. He cares about you. 1 Peter 5:7.
What a great verse. You can all sit down now. You know, I'd like to be someone's spiritual sidekick so I can learn how to lead like they do.
So what you're saying is you want to be Elisha and I'll be Elijah?
I think that might be fun. Do you have like a cool cloak I can wear or something?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and you can teach me everything you know.
I think I can do that.
Hey friends, thanks for joining us today, and we hope you can figure out someone to be a sidekick to. See you next time.
Bye.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou changest not, thy compassions they fail not. As thou hast been, thou forever will be. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Come on, now sing it. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Great is thy faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness.
see what's next.